Hi my loves, and welcome to my channel. My name is Erica. This is GypsyCowgirlTarot. I am a psychic medium, oracle, and prophetess. Welcome in. I hope everyone is doing amazing today. You guys have seen the title of this message, so you know why you're here. I don't know yet what this message is going to entail or say, but I can feel the energies of a lot of people out there right now that they're going through very difficult times. There's a lot of shadow coming up, a lot of purging coming up. No, we're not going to start with that. A lot of karma, a lot of stuff that's coming up that needs to be addressed, looked at, healed, released, you know. And I just feel this like heaviness, okay, on people and like within people. So let's just see what comes through. I think that for some of you guys, you know, I'm getting the word rejection. Rejection is protection, right? But I'm getting the word rejection because you could be being rejected by situations, circumstances, or people around you, even people that you're close to, because you aren't meant to engage or be around these people, or you're not meant to, you know, or you're meant to create boundaries with certain situations or people, you know. You know, that it's what I'm getting is like your light irritates their demons. Take care. Enemies are working against you. See, that's what I'm feeling. It's not like, you know, I just feel that people, there's a lot of that, like, just, you know, like, you know, very envious, jealous, you know, kind of energy. And to be quite honest with you, the way that I'm feeling it is, you know, this could be coming from people that you know, you wouldn't expect it to come from. There's a lot of projecting, okay? A lot of projecting happening, all right? So let's just see what comes through. The cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Holy wow. Okay, see? I was drawn when I was shuffling just now to that bat, and it was like enemies are working against you. But more than anything, what that feels like, because the bat speaks of like death and rebirth. It's like the bat is a nocturnal energy, you know, nighttime animal. It comes out at night. So it's an animal of the night, of the darkness, right? And that was proving what I was feeling and picking up on, was that darker energy. Okay, people who make themselves enemies all on their own is kind of what I get. You know, it's like that, right? And when you're truly enlightened and you're, you know, you're vibrating at higher frequencies, you see right through these. You see right through this stuff, right? Within situations, people, whatever it is. And that's what I'm getting. It's like a lot of people may be triggered by you right now because of the frequencies that you're vibrating at. It quite literally does irritate their demons. And that's why Spirit is coming through with the cobweb. Okay? And they're saying this. You are protected against these negative forces, because, you know, you may like shield yourself and take care and all these things, right? But Spirit is saying that, you know, there's things going on that are, you know, beyond something you can control, kind of a thing. And that's okay. That's okay, because you're super protected. You're very protected. Oh, this just came out. Sunrise. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Okay, and the sun rising, you know, is obviously the sun comes up over the horizon. It shines light on all, right? And that's what I'm getting. I think that you are a mirror, you're a reflection to other people, and you are a sun. You hold this light, this frequency within, and you have risen, you are rising into your power even more and more. And there's people that are inspired by it. There's people that are threatened by it. Or there's people that it just triggers them because, I don't know, you know, it could be like they see you living your life the way that they wish they were living their life. And we all are the creators of our destiny and our reality, right? So if it's that saying, you know, if you don't like your life, move. Or if you don't like where you're at in your life, move. You're not a tree. Like, you're not stuck. You're not rooted in one place. No one's holding you there. Target a goal-oriented person, because you are, you know, you create goals, you're intentional, you're driven, motivated, you know, or people see you manifesting goals, things, you know, dreams coming true, you know, or they just see you working very hard towards your targeted goals. What this is also saying here is that you are receiving new ideas, okay? Your ideas are good ideas. You know, the things that you talk about or the things that come up, you know, it's, you know, especially if it's like a part of your destined path and all that, right? It's gonna, you're coming into success energy. You're coming more into this. That's why it's like, again, you're so protected. Yes. Oh my God, I can't. As I'm saying success, and you're coming into like the successful energy and, you know, all of that, right? Look at, it's the star, and look what it says. Guaranteed success. Guaranteed success. You're pushing through limitations. You have risen. You have risen. Okay. And I just think that there's, you know, these energies around that are very triggered by your rise, by your healing, by, you know, maybe, you know, what I'm kind of getting is that for some of you guys, you know, maybe you're like, you know, and I don't want to say maybe, because I know a lot of you guys are like this. If you're here, it's for certain for me. You know, that you're a loved individual, you know, and maybe the things that you're putting your energy into, your focus into, maybe other people are seeing success happening in your life. You're reaching, like I said, goals and all that. And I think that I think that where you're headed and where you're going is very bothersome to people in these energies, because you're reflecting to them that which they wish they were. You know, you may even have people around you, like, they can't be you, but then they start maybe imitating or copying, or, you know, you're, you know, you're into tarot or whatever, then they all of a sudden are into tarot and buying decks and, you know, stuff like that, right? Or you are very much into working out, and then all of a sudden they start, you know, doing the things you do and working out and do, you know, which is a good thing, right? Like, it's not like bad. But what I'm picking up on is individuals who are still, you know, very much asleep. Thank you. It's doing it for the wrong reasons is what I'm receiving. So you do things for the right reasons, and other people are seeing things within you, and they're doing these things as well, but they do them for the wrong reasons. You're following your heart, your soul, your intuition. You know, I want to do this. I want to start this. I want to get certified for that. I want to, you know, lose 20 pounds. You know, I don't know. It could be anything, right? But yeah. So it's like you're influencing so many. Okay. You're showing the way for a lot of people, and you're helping people. Whether you realize it or not, you are. Even just your energy, just being around, you know, people, like, energetically, you make a difference. And what I'm getting is there's people that are triggered by the way that you are admired and loved. Okay, this could be a friend of yours in your friend circle, you know, and maybe, you know, you have a win or a success or something, and, you know, you guys, you know, have a celebratory dinner, you know, let's go celebrate, right? This is all an example. But one person in the group, okay, has low-key evil eye energy upon you because of this. And then they look around and they see your other friends and you laughing, having a great time, and they're unhappy in their own life. And so they project. Discord among friends or family. There it is. There it is. The mice. Mice energy can speak of like just decay, and that's what it is. It's like rotten ways of being. Decay. It's about cleaning up, and some people just want to project and not do the work that you've done to do the things that they want to do or be, right? So I'm just getting a lot of that, and this proves my point right here. From the very first card out, from when I saw the bat to the cowboy, protected from negative forces, the mice, discord among friends and family, and then all of this positive energy up here in regards to whoever's tuning in. You are very creative. You have good ideas. There's new beginnings coming in for you, new ventures, opportunities. You're goal oriented. You're trying to do, you're aligning. You're following the voice of your heart, your soul, your intuition, and you are guaranteed success. And I think that part really, and success doesn't necessarily just have to be right. Like you can be successful in your healing. You could be successful in a lot of things, right? In a lot of ways, you can have success. But this is also about like, your work, what you do, what you talk about. You're a shining star. You're a star seed, right? February. Okay, someone's birthday could be February, or February could be a specific month. February is very cold, and we can see here the wind. It's like this cold air. And that's what I feel. I feel like that for some of you guys, you may be getting the cold shoulder from people. I'm also hearing like blowing smoke. Okay, so there could be people around you like that you are seeing through, or you can just see situations for what they are through the illusions that other people can't. For a lot of you guys watching this, you can see through the behaviors and patterns and toxicity and stuff within other people. You can see that what they can't see. It's very much like a narcissist, so it's like a sociopath energy where, people may try to project or trigger you or whatever. And if you put up boundaries, if you take a stand, okay, and stand up for yourself against these types of energies, then they get even further, it's like that. And they blame, you or whoever, when they should be going inward and looking within of, why am I like this? Why do I do these things? Why do I attack? Why do I, play the victim? Why do I, all of these things? Because that is that, the people that victimize themselves on so many levels, it's because of, just their patterning and wounds and trauma and things from within that they need to heal. But instead of doing the work, they project. It's like someone that, always tries to make other people feel bad for them. They try to make everyone feel bad for them. It's like that. And that's what I'm getting, and I just think that you guys can see through a lot of this stuff and you see it for what it is. Okay. And I feel that this could be a lonely time for some of you guys. Like maybe you're feeling like, you just, maybe there's not people that resonate. I'm here to tell you that your tribe is coming in. I'm telling you, my loves, I mean, divine soul counterparts are coming in, friendships, you know, people who are going to help add value to your life and, you know, where you guys help bring healing and love and, you know, all that stuff to one another. It's not about an ego-driven connection. An older man, dealings or a relationship with an older man. Okay, so for some of you guys, this could be a father. This could be father energy, father wounds. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. It's like just straight away, like father, father, father. Okay, so there could be a lot of that stuff coming up for you guys too, where you're feeling like the old energies or denseness, or there's things, situations arising maybe between you and a father, or it's just like situations from the past, maybe from childhood, or certain moments where, you know, maybe you have a very domineering father. That's very common for, you know, a lot of starseeds are born into families like that, you know, because it's about us reawakening, and like sometimes we have soul contracts with our family members where there's karma to be cleared, you know. It is not uncommon to have karmic parents or karmic siblings or, you know, things of that nature. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting someone who is like, you know, very controlling. Discord among friends or family. The club. Someone who will try to make you do something against your will. Yeah, I'm just getting very manipulative energies. You know, very manipulative energies. Major challenge to overcome. For me, what this is, the mountain, it's just, it's speaking of blockages. Blockages. Things have been blocked. It's time to clear things, right? You may have to block people out at this time. The dogs, getting together with friends. I just said that about gave that example about getting together with friends, and how you may have like, you know, a few friends who are just so supportive and they are genuinely like happy for you, you know, things of that nature. But then you may have one friend who maybe acts happy for you, or acts a certain way to your face, but then like behind closed doors or when you're not around, they, you know, have other opinions about it, or they project upon you, you know. It would be along the lines of like someone who, you know, like let's say, you know, something happens where, again, you know, it's like, congratulations, that's amazing, good for you, whatever the situation. And then, you know, someone very passive aggressively saying, congratulations, must be nice. You know, it's very passive aggressive. But I am getting that. So do not fall for victimization within people who are in lower vibrational energies. Okay, that's like a you know, and I think that's a part of the lesson here for a lot of us right now, is to see through the illusion and to go, you know, I see this isn't okay, this isn't right. So I'm gonna pull my energy back. I'm gonna spend time alone. You just got the firecracker excitement. You know, I'm gonna focus on myself, you know, or I'm just gonna not hang around this person, or I'm not gonna, you know. It would be like a friend who, you know, does something like that, like they project or they, you know, whatever, and then you pull your energy back from this person because of what they did and how they acted towards you, right? So then you just react going, okay, I'm just gonna pull my energy back, have boundaries, you know? And then the person will reach out to you, you know, and try to make you feel bad and shame you as to, you know, I thought you were my friend, now you're ignoring me, you don't want to hang out with me, you know, la 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 la, and they make it all about them. You know, that these are the examples that I'm getting, and these are exactly the energies that I'm feeling, and I'm seeing it. And that's what I started with. I can feel it. You know, there's a lot coming up for people. People feel very uncomfortable right now. They, you know, there's excitement here for you. Okay, that firecracker. It's about things firing up in your life. You are a star. You're shining. You're glowing. You know, you've been healing. You could be actually becoming, you know, famous for something, your work, your talents, you know, your creative projects. Could be anything. Maybe you design or create an app and it just blows up, takes off, right? That's the kind of stuff that I'm getting, right? You guys are full of amazing, and even that card, you know, said creative ideas and new ventures and fresh starts. It does feel like that, where, you know, you guys may feel the need to defend yourselves, you know, in regards to certain things, you know, and Spirit is saying to me to tell you, you know, it is always good to be in your power and stand your ground. But as far as like defending yourself to people who project or, you know, it's better just to pull away. You know, if you feel called to speak your truth, speak your truth. Look at that. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. So as I'm wrapping up this message, look at this confirmation. A spiritual hater hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, and your power. I'm telling you, you guys, I can feel it. And look at this. And then it's haunted. Memories, flashbacks, trauma, and side effects. See, these are individuals that they hate on your light, on your spirituality. They, you know, maybe you're someone in the spiritual community like myself. Maybe you have a platform, or you just share things on your own personal, you know, social media accounts, you know, or maybe you have some TikTok videos, or you're doing TikTok reels of spirituality and ascension and, you know, things like that. These would be people who watch what you're doing and they hate on it. They may even act happy for you. They may even pretend to be happy, but they're not. Like on the inside, there's this like gnawing, like, I want what they have. I want to do what they're doing. I want to look like them. You know, and it's like such a separation within self. See, you are whole within self. You're rising into oneness with self. You're creating the things that you want to do, see, have, right? So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful confirmation here. Yep, and it's all stemmed from trauma. This is the side effects of their trauma. Unhealed wounds, trauma, you know. I get a lot of like abandonment energy here, where some of these individuals, right, they've had a lot of abandonment within their life. So it's like they're always trying to find ways to feel important or needed, or do you know what I mean? Like special, like, because maybe, you know, as a child, their parents did not make them feel that way, you know, so they go throughout their whole life seeking out friendships, partners, relationships that will feed that to them instead of finding that within self. You see, it's like that, you know. People are being called to take a look at their BS, looking you up, researching you, studying you, and getting info. Yep. They watch. They study. They, you know, all of that. So anyways, my loves, I'm going to wrap this up now, but this message, it's so like heavy, and like I can feel it so insanely, you know. It is kind of weird energy, to be honest with you. Like, it feels like there just could be weird things happening, you know. Maybe someone says something off the wall and weird to you, or, you know, maybe you're, you know, out. Oh my gosh, look at this. I stopped shuffling. I'm looking forward. I'm just channeling, talking to you. I look down and there it is. Your light irritates their demons. Shining your light irritates the demons within them, that they have the traumas, the all the unhealed stuff. Their own inner demons go nutso because you are reflecting that beautiful, divine, loving, healed light. And that's exactly what I mean. People could just be saying things to you, fly off the handle for no reason, you know, just weird kind of stuff. You know, it's like an energy of like, what just happened? You know, where you may be like, whoa, what just happened? You know? Okay. And my guess would be that even these individuals, they don't see, they don't see their actions. Well, what I'm getting is the universe is going to start showing them, because it's time to start healing these parts of self. And it's going to happen one way or the next, kind of a thing, right? You have free will, you know, but the things that are just going down, and the ascension, and just, you know, just all of like the astrological transits, and, you know, it is an energy of, it's time to face the music. It's time to look within self. It's time to heal these parts. It's time to stop projecting on people. It's time to stop picking on people, bullying people. It's time to stop, you know, it's like that. You know, it's just like with me, like if someone, you know, every once in a great while you get like an off the wall, crazy ass comment on the channel on a video, and like I could be delivering the most amazing message, you know, me, with so much love, and someone who is very much in, you know, being, you know, it's their, oh my God, look at this shit. After the, oh my gosh, after your light irritates their demons is the impersonator. I told you guys. Oh my God, thank you, Spirit. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's people who want to be like you. That's what it says. Impersonators. They wants to be you. They want to be you, but they can't be you because you're you. So then they try to act like you, dress like you, look like you, and copy you. That's literally what I said and channeled. That's literally like word for word what I said. This too. And the spiritual hater. And the watching you. You know, people who are haunted by their own past, by their own lives. They see you doing good, they're miserable, they're going to project. All right, so that's what I have, my loves. You know, it's not like, this message is to let you guys know that you're not, you know, you're not alone. You're not crazy. There's a lot of this going on collectively. You know, I'm sure that you'll see other spiritual people. Like if you follow people like on Instagram or TikTok or even here, you may see them even talking about things similar to this, where you may be like rising and just shifting, and, you know, your frequency and vibrations rising. And then, you know, you may be getting, you know, just attacked by shadow energies and darkness. And that's why Spirit came through and said, hey, by the way, you are very protected. We are protecting you. Okay? I think that's it. So when these types of things occur, of course, you know, my advice is to, of course, like lovingly and, you know, lovingly try to ignore, just, you know, have boundaries, walk away, you know, that kind of a thing. Not engage. Don't engage with it. Because that's what they want. Oftentimes people will act like a certain way or do certain things, and maybe they don't even realize what they're doing or who, you know, why they're doing it. But they want a reaction. They want to trigger you the way they are triggered. They want to bring you down to their level. Don't let them. Don't let them. We tap our heart and we send them love, like I always say, right? Tap my heart, I send them love. But I do not have to be around it. I don't have to engage in it. I don't have to, you know, throw myself at it, you know. Oh, well, you're a healer. Isn't that... No. It is not my job to walk around healing people or to take a beating because of their unhealed parts, right? Same with you. We are not the punching bag to other people. And if this isn't something that, like, you know, maybe you're, you know, because this could be like an incoming energy too, or future influence. Maybe there's just people kind of watching you and stuff. And as you rise more and you shift and you start creating and building and growing and expanding, then that triggering can start happening, you know. And it all starts from within, right? So we know that it started within with us. We had to go within and do it ourselves. And it's the same with other people in situations. They got to go within, right? You are a light though. The light that you shine shows others how to be. Like, this is how we heal. This is how we rise. This is how it looks like when you expand and love yourself. You know, so thank you for that, my loves. Okay. And if this is, you know, if this is your message and you resonate, again, just know, you know, you're not alone. You're not alone. Every once in a while, like I said, you know, like just the comment thing, right? I could get a really off the wall, weird, wacky comment where my light and the message of the light message will trigger the demons within. It will trigger their trauma, their, you know, all the things, right? And then they'll leave a message, one that I certainly don't deserve to receive, right? I know that. But I know what it is. So I don't let it get my, you know, ruffle my feathers and get all up in a tizzy and, oh my, you know, comment back, you know. I already know why they're doing it. I don't need to engage or, you know, and that's honestly what, like I said, what they want. You know, so, you know, I'm actually thinking of a comment right now and it just kind of made me laugh. It was like one time, this was months ago, where someone left a comment along the lines of, you really just love looking at yourself, don't you? Or something like that, right? And I didn't even see the comment, you know, until like, I don't know, like a few days later or something. But, you know, there were some of you guys that commented to that comment. And you guys were like, she has to look in the video. Oh, that's what they said. You sure do love looking at yourself, don't you? You know, it just shows the way you keep looking in the video. It's like, I'm on video. It wasn't my hands. It was like me full on. And you guys commented and you guys were like, she's on video. She has to look at the video if she's looking, right? Like, how do you not see that, right? Like, that's so weird. That's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about, and just those little things. And again, that person, they're projecting, you know, probably there's someone who wishes they had a platform, or they were on video, or that they connected with the collective in the way that I do, or whatever it is, you know, that was creating separation, you know, that my light was triggering the separation and the healed, you know, the unhealed wounds within them. So, you know, but that's not my job to sit and try to figure out, you know, why is this person doing this, or why is the situation, you know, that's not it. You know, it's about us and like being observant and seeing it, witnessing it, knowing what it is, you know, processing, transmuting, whatever, you know. I just blocked, you know, it's like that, right? So anyways, my loves, you guys are rising, which is why these energies are coming up. You know, I don't love messages like this, but it needed to be addressed because so many of us are rising in these really powerful stages of our journey, and it's beautiful. And, you know, it's like that saying, mo money, mo problems. It's like the same thing. Mo light, mo problems, you know? It's like that, you know, mo light, mo triggering, right? More light, more demons. All right. The light doesn't just attract other light. It attracts the shadow, darkness too, you know, and that's what I'm getting. So just be sure to shield yourself. Just give yourself permission to know that you do not have to engage with people. You do not have to buy into self-victimization with people. You do not have to, like, give yourself permission to know that that's okay. You know, it's like, you know how they say, you know, oh, you got to respect your elders, that whole thing, you know. But let's say you have a grandmother who's very negative and, you know, talks down to you. You know, you're not supposed to speak your truth. You're not, you know, because it's your grandmother, you know. And even if you say it in a loving way, and again, this is an example, but this could be for some of you guys, you know, you may stand up in your truth in a very compassionate and loving way because of who you are. It doesn't matter how you say it, how nicely you say it. even if you say it nicely, it probably will trigger them even more, because they'll think that you're being like condescending, because they can't understand, because they don't act like that kind of stuff, right? When that's not the case. But it doesn't matter if that's a trigger for them, or if that's who, if that's like what they're holding on to within those wounds, and it makes them act like that to people. It doesn't matter, you can stand being your truth. But then you may have a thing where it's like, maybe, someone around you, or, or maybe that person, you should apologize to me because I'm your grandparent, or something, right? You owe your grandparent an apology. What? My grandparent just attacked the crap out of me and said really horrible things for no reason. And all I did was just stand up for myself. And now I have to apologize because there's an age gap? That's the kind of stuff I mean. Many of these people in our lives are karmic, right? Like, whether it be a friend or a boss or someone, a coworker at work who, just has it out for you, right? Have you guys ever had that? Trust me, in my life, my whole life, I've had people who just for no reason have it out for me. This is why. Because of who I am, what I, way before my awakening, So I resonate with that, But I just want to let you guys know, I love you. You are so held. You are so protected. You are so loved. As we go forward in our rise, in the new earth, and everything that we are ascending into, this kind of shadow, darkness, and stuff within others and all that, like I said, it's going to be a very triggering time. Because many people are being forced to change their lives, look at their toxic ways or their patterning that they keep engaging in or looping in or whatever it is. And it's time to move beyond that, right? So a lot of people can feel very angry, rage, uncomfortable, just that kind of stuff. And so when there's someone that comes along that's not in that energy, it's very triggering to them, because it's almost like, I'm miserable. Why aren't you miserable? You can't be that happy. You can't know. And then it creates that like jealousy and envy of, that kind of stuff too. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being with me today. If you want to book a session with me, you can find all the information down below. I send you guys all love. Keep shining that light, my loves. It is just a given that your light will irritate demons. All right. And it's just a part of it. And that's why, this message had to be shared and delivered, because it's just letting you guys know, the viewer, that it's okay to pull away. It's okay to have those boundaries. It's okay to stand in your truth, right? Because you know what you deserve and what you don't deserve, right? Okay. All right. So I love you guys so much. I think that's it. All right. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon. Mwah.